Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Colm Thomas-Duski. Next to me, I have
Jack Fields, play-by-play.
Welcome to tonight's game. We have Gary Westside Cougars against the Lake Central Indians. Jack, how are we feeling about this game?
It's going to be an interesting game. Lake Central coming off a win against the Gary Lighthouse College Preparatory Academy, and we have the Gary Westside Cougars coming in at 3-0 and looking to try to extend that win streak to 4 games.
Now we have Lake Central. They pulled off a win against Gary Lighthouse. What thing can they do tonight to stop the Cougars' undefeated season?
The Cougars look like they're a 3-point team, and when you're a 3-point team, that ball's going to be up in the air and going everywhere. So basically, you're going to have to box out your defenders, grab the rebound, because against the Andrean game, the first game of the year, we saw a bunch of offensive rebounds by Andreans. For Lake Central, box them out, second chance points, and take advantage of those opportunities.
Buckle up and relax. We'll be right back for the Indians against the Cougars. Right back. Go.
Wait.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Colin Tomaszewski again with
Jack Thiel.
We are back up here. You know, Gary Westside Cougars. Jack, let's start this game off.
It's an interesting game, Cole. Like we said, Lake Central won last game, but we also have to remember they blew that 19-point lead. So really got to remember that one if you're thinking about Lake Central. And Gary Westside, we don't know that much about them. All we know is they're 3-0, and they're a good shooting team.
Indeed, indeed.
We saw a lot of three-pointers in the warm-ups, but that's just warm-ups, and let the game start the talk as it tips up. And Derek Hobbs will start the game off. Derek Hobbs, the sophomore point guard, scored 19 points in his last game, career high for him. As Hobbs with the ball at the wing, Tomasic up top goes to Schiappone, who's starting for Graciano tonight.
Yeah, one thing you'll notice, Graciano is not starting tonight.
Schiappone's second start this year. Graciano was out for the second game with a concussion. Hobbs goes for the two, but it'll be off. Gary Westside with the rebound. Number 21, Jesse Walker brings it up, goes for the two, and that'll be a charge. Number 21, Jesse Walker, and that'll be the team's first and his first, and a nice play right there by Dom Schiappone.
Could be looking at some aggressive plays tonight.
As Gary Lighthouse, a very young team, you could say, only 4 seniors, but it's kind of young when they got a lot of sophomores on this team, as Davis, the junior, brings the ball up. Davis comes off the pick, goes to the corner, Schiappone, all the way across the Hobbs. Hobbs goes to his left, hands it off to Sellers. Sellers goes inside, up for the two, and looks like that'll be a foul on Walker again. Looks like that'll be his second, the team's second. 2 fouls in the first 51 seconds for number 21.
Interesting.
Keon Sellers, the senior, going for his free throws, has some trouble against Andrean and Gary Lighthouse as he misses the first one. It looks like number 11 for Gary Westside, Komari Peterson, will be coming in for Walker, as Walker does have 2 fouls already with not even a minute of clock running through. Sellers, free throws up, and it's good. 1 for 2, and Lake Central will start the game off with a free throw to make it 1-0 Lake Central with 7:06 left here in the first quarter.
Number 23, Tiante Mitchell.
And looked like a travel right there. Looked like he picked his dribble up and took an extra step, but I guess the refs did not see that. As Calhoun goes to Hughes all the way to Peterson. Washington Jr. in the corner. Keon Sellers with the great D. Goes all the way across. A little risky pass right there by Gary Westside. As Peterson, the freshman, playing point guard right now, goes inside for the two. Nice backdoor cut, and he lays it in for the two. Number 24, Jimmy Washington Jr., the 6'5 junior. Nice backdoor cut, nice pass, and nice lay-in two to take the lead early in the first quarter.
Jalen Hughes just guards Derek Hobbs.
Sellers goes to Tomasic. Schiappone in the wing. Can't. Backdoor cut runs again. Off CT. And that will be a Lake Central ball. Looks like that was off on number 5 for Gary Westside, Jalen Hughes, the 5'10 senior. Looks like Derek Hobbs, the sophomore, will be passing the ball, and like we said, had a career high 19 points last game. Sellers for the two, right off the glass.
3-2.
Sellers has all Lake Central's points right now, 3-2 Lake Central. As Calhoun goes all the way to Peterson. Peterson to Hughes, back to Peterson. And the deep three, and it's off. Looks like it bounced out. Davis goes and brings it up. Davis had trouble finding someone, goes to Tomasic. Hobbs with the ball, goes to Davis in the wing. Gary Westside defense is causing problems for Lake Central as Davis brings it inside. Goes to Schiappone. Tomasic up top, thought about the three. Goes to Sellers. Hobbs with the ball in the corner, inside the Tomasic, and he lays in two.
5:14 left.
Tomasic cuts to the basket and lays in the two to make it a 5-2 game.
Glad to be inside here at this, inside the gym, you know. And yesterday was 63 degrees out. Now we're looking at low 30s.
As Davis with the steal. Davis goes to Hobbs. Hobbs with the ball. Looks like the Cougars of Gary Westside are playing a 2-3 defense right now. Sometimes that zone defense is hard to break through, but when you break through it, it's easy to find the mistakes. As Schiappone goes for the 2, lays it in. Nope. Sellers with the offensive rebound. And not again. Nope. As like we said in the pregame, Lake
Washington
Central
Junior Jimmy with that rebound.
Lake Central needs to take a chance of the second chance points, and they did not right there. And right there is a turnover by Gary Westside. Looks like that was off of Jimmy Washington Jr. And Justin Graciano is now checked in the game for Schiappone. Looks like he is fine, but we do not know why he was benched in the first quarter so far. You know, we all know Justin Graciano, team leader in points and the leader of this team.
A lot of fouls going up.
Named to the Northwest Indiana all-team for basketball. Saw him play, had 32 points the first game against Andrean.
That was impressive.
Had a double-double against Gary Lighthouse last week. 22 points and 11 rebounds. So Justin Graciano is a really key part to this offense and defense too. Don't forget about that. As Hobbs with the ball up top. Goes off the pick of Sellers all the way across to Davis. Davis 3. Bang! Off! 8-2 Lake Central. 3:58 left.
You know who that bang reference is? Famous NBA commentator? I don't know how much you figured out.
Who?
I'm not going to tell you. You got to figure it out. Oh, there we go.
Okay. 3 right there. Gary Westside. And it's good.
It's cash right there.
Gary Westside answers the 3. Make it 8-5 game. Hobbs brings it up. Davis recovers it, loses it. Gary Westside saves it. What a nice play right there by number 11, Peterson. Gary Westside for the 2. And looks like that was tipped up Davis. And looks like there is a foul. I want to say on number 5, Tomasic. That is Lake Central's first team foul and Tomasic's first. Gary Westside goes for the 2. Hits it.
Keon Sellers with that
Sellers with the ball. Graciano inside. Goes to Davis at the wing. 3. Off. Davis tried to get a second 3 in a row right there for the Indians. As it's an 8-7 game. Lake Central still in the lead by 1 point. And Sellers almost with the breakaway steal. Gary Westside corner. Fakes a 3. Looks like Peterson with the ball up top.
Good coaching staff from the Gary Westside. He's out there.
Calhoun with the ball at the wing. Davis on him.
Chris Buggs.
Mitchell with the ball. Mitchell with Sellers. Mitchell goes for the 2. Will be shooting 2. Looks like he got a little shaken up right there. Looks like that's on Keon Sellers. His first and the team second. And Calhoun will be shooting some free throws. My bad, Mitchell. The 6'2 senior Mitchell will be shooting free throws for Gary Westside. They try to tie the game right now or take the lead.
Interesting.
Up, and it's good. Tie game right here, 8-8. Nice 3 by Mitchell. And it looks like there are some substitutions for Gary Westside. Looks like number 3, Lee, the 5'9 senior, will be coming in.
See what they can make of it here.
Second free throw is up, and it's good. Gary Westside takes the lead. And it looks like number 1, Jason Randolph, the 6'2 senior, is coming in. And I saw this kid in warm-ups, and I really like the agility and how his composure is. It's really good. I really like this kid. I feel like he's going to have a great game tonight. I feel like he's going to be a great thing off the bench for this team. That's what you need, a great spark off the bench will help you win.
Exactly right about that, Jack.
Sellers up top. Goes to Tomasic at the wing. Tomasic thinks about the 3. Goes outside to Hobbs. Gary Westside playing this great zone. And steal right there by Westside.
There.
There's Randolph, and he goes for the 2 and hits it in. Randolph with a nice 2. Had to go against Graciano and lays it in. And Lake Central calls a timeout as Gary Lighthouse has taken an 11-8 lead. As it was 8-3 after that 3 by Davis. Now it's 11-8 Gary Westside. An 8-0 run.
It'll be a 30-second timeout.
A lot of things can happen really fast. Saw that last week with Gary Lighthouse up by 19 in the 4th quarter, and they took the lead with about 59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. As for Lake Central, interesting thing for them, I really like to see Isaac Betty out there once again. We saw him in that last game, probably the most he's played the whole season. And one thing, he hit that buzzer-beating 3 to end the first half. And he was also a great addition. He's got great agility and speed and great ball handling.
Exactly.
I'd like to see him out there. Seems like Malosnik's going with Davis a lot, really trusting the, and it looks like Lake Central doesn't make any substitutions.
So you guys play a lot last game.
Yeah, in the last game for Lake Central, we saw a lot of people come off the bench and play. And I felt like they did a pretty good job for coming off the bench. We saw Nick Anderson, who made some free throws.
Last game he did come into the 4th, the lead, but
yeah,
lost it, but got it back and got the dub.
But you want to give the young players experience. Graciano goes in for the 2. Nope, fakes it 3, corner. In! Davis with the 3.
There we go.
Graciano faked the 2 in the corner to Davis for
Tied
the 3.
11-11.
And there's a travel right there by Randall. A little stutter right there as number 20, Isaac Betty, will be coming in for number 1, Derek Hobbs.
Isaac, a fast player.
He is.
He's everywhere we need him to be.
Also a cross-country runner for Lake Central.
Yep.
So Thomas will be passing the ball in. And then we see this is going to be an interesting matchup. Betty and Lee, these kids look really fast. Got to say that one. Hands it off to Davis. Sellers with the wing. Graciano comes off the pick. Graciano 3. And it'll not go in, as looks like number 10, Calhoun, will rebound the ball.
Keeps going.
Looks like he almost loses it. 3. It's a high one. And Graciano not get it, and it'll be Gary Westside ball. It's like Central cannot hold on to the ball.
Number 11, Komari Peterson, putting up 3s tonight.
As looks like Mitchell will be coming in for, I want to say, Washington Jr., and Chiapponi will be coming in for Sellers. This is your young lineup right now, I have to say. 3 sophomore, 3 juniors, and 2 seniors. These 3 juniors are going to probably start next year for the team. And with these 2 seniors, you know, these seniors are playing a key leadership role right now. Randolph inside. Like, he likes to run that baseline, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's a great spot as we saw him make that first 2 points. He went against Graciano. That's not an easy guy to score against. And it's off. Chiapponi with the rebound. Here comes Betty charging. Tomasic thought about the 3. Tomasic goes to his right, and looks like that'll be a foul. It's on Randolph, his first, team's 4th. And number 24, Zach Dobus, will be coming in for Connor Tomasic. Now you got 4 juniors in and 1 senior. This is where the youth kicks in. And Betty tried to do a little sneak right there to Chiapponi, but Gary Westside reads that perfectly. Dobus open in the backcourt. Graciano handles it. Goes to Betty. 28 seconds here. We got a tie game, 11-11. Lake Central might hold it for the last shot. Dobus with the ball. Goes to Chiapponi. Another little intimidation right there. He clapped his hands right in front of him on defense.
Our students actually clap right back. Yeah, it's funny.
You know, when they clap the hands in front of you or slap the floor, some intimidation.
Trying to get you to look at something
7
else.
seconds left. Betty can try and go for another buzzer beater. Corner, Dobus, 3. And it's off. Randolph with the ball. And Gary Westside cannot handle the ball and make the 3. As it's 11-11 here. And both teams not really showing their offensive capability. But the defense was great. You have to admit that. We saw Graciano really didn't make that big of an impact coming in. Really quiet right now. Interesting to see if he gets on fire for Lake Central. Gary Westside, like we said, 3-0. 2-0 in their conference. 2-0 on the road. Lake Central 1-2. 0-1 at home. 1-1 and away. Lake Central, like we said, last week they beat Gary Lighthouse. Seems like Gary Westside averages 19 points in the second quarter, and Lake Central averages about 20. So Gary Westside, they got the edge in scoring.
Come back here.
Interesting fact for just trying to point this out. Gary Westside averages 29 points in the third quarter. Basically what the stats are telling us is Gary Westside is a really good third quarter team. So if you're Lake Central and the stats are right, Lake Central's going to have to score a lot this quarter if they want to keep the lead going into that fourth quarter. Because Gary Lighthouse averages 29 points in the third quarter in 3 games. So for Lake Central, I think this is the quarter we have to build a lead.
Come back out after a big play.
And I really feel like the biggest key to that big scoring average is they get rested and they come up and they're all rested to play. As here we go, second quarter, start off.
Driving.
And Gary Westside with the travel. Looks like that was number 5, Lee, the senior 5'9", with the travel. Schiappone passing the ball on. Looks like Gary Westside is going to press Lake Central, try to cause some problems. As Hobbs double team across to Graciano. Lake Central number games. Tomasic for 3.
Off the rim.
A little short.
There's number 5.
Gary
Jalen
Westside.
Hughes. Can't get a hold of it.
Hughes up top.
Wide open.
Westside, 3. And it's good.
Dagger.
Emmanuel Calhoun, the 6-foot junior with the high arc 3, and it goes in. Tomasic had the 3 wide open. Maybe missing that last 3 made him get a little worried about that one. As if you give Gary Westside that wide open 3, they're going to hit it. As Hobbs goes to Graciano up top. Schiappone goes to Sellers baseline. Goes for the 2, lays it in, and the and 1.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's see if they can even it out here.
Sellers races through the baseline, lays in the 2, and that'll be Gary Westside's 16th foul here. Gary Westside Cougars, coached by Chris Bugg, assistant coach Brandon Bradford, athletic trainer is Audric Warren there. As Keon Sellers will be shooting the and 1 free throw. Last time went to the line, made 1 and missed 1. Went 1 and 2. Like we said, Sellers struggles with his free throws. Up. And then takes him Lake Central bounce. And Sellers, I don't think, knew that went in. That was an Indian bounce right there.
Indeed it was. Indeed it was.
As Jack Davis checks in for Schiappone. All the way across. Now the dangerous pass right there. And the 2. And it's off. And Keon Sellers with a nice rebound. Sellers pushes it. Tomasic goes in for 2. And it'll be off. And it looks like it'll be a Gary Westside ball. Looks like that was off Lake Central.
Like they said, there's nothing when the ball rolls in like that.
As it's 14-all here. And Gary Westside really need to take advantage of these turnovers. Both teams do, to be honest, right now. That's how you win games. Take advantage of the opportunities. And Lake Central with the steal. Hobbs goes to Sellers. All the way into Graciano. Graciano's got the 2. And hits it
in.
Maybe they'll get Graciano started up here as Lake Central takes the lead 16-14 with 6:30 left in the second quarter. Nice pass right there by Gary Westside to 2. Mitchell off. Graciano with his rebound. And almost a travel right there as Hobbs will get the ball. Hobbs goes to Tomasic. Hobbs sets the pick. Goes all the way Davis. Graciano corner 3. And he cannot hit it. Cannot hit the 3. As here comes Peterson. Peterson goes for the 2. Up. And Graciano just bodies him out and gets the rebound. Tomasic racing. Stops. And Davis was wide open all the way across the court.
Still is.
Hobbs in the corner. Notice him. Davis takes his 3. And he hits it! Davis took his 3 and hit the 3 as Lake Central takes a 5-point lead. As Calhoun with the ball. Davis on Calhoun. Goes to Peterson.
Now, there's one thing I'm wondering about this game. I'm looking for a full court press.
Walker inside, goes to Mitchell.
There
Mitchell
we go.
for a 2 and draws the foul. Mitchell draws the foul. Looks like that's on Keon Sellers. My bad, that'll be Justin Graciano who draws the foul. That'll be Justin Graciano's first and the team's third. Mitchell's first free throw up and front end. Mitchell misses the first free throw. Try to go at least 1 and 2 on this drive. It's up and it rolls in. One for 2 right there for Mitchell. 4-point game right now. Lake Central leads. Davis in the corner takes his three. Hits it! Davis is feeling it right now.
Extends their lead by 3 with 5:08 left in the second.
Second three in a row. Second three right now. In a row right now, and Davis is feeling it right now. As Lake Central has a 7-point lead in the second quarter, and we talked about they need a big lead because Gary Westside scores a lot in that third quarter.
He's on fire.
Walker goes for the 2. Hits it. Deep 2 right there by Walker Jr.
Tall.
As you know, Davis wants that ball again. He's waiting for it in that corner. Goes up and gets it. Goes to Tomasic. Davis comes off a pick. Graciano with the ball up top. Thinks about the 3. Goes inside for the 2. Bodies his way in the and 1. Graciano shows him what's up. And Graciano puts in the 2 and will be shooting a free throw for an and 1.
Exactly right. Let's know that this is his house.
Big man, you do not want to get in front of him.
Not at all. There's that first, you're right. Yeah, bring it up that first game again. That 32 points. He was driving the whole night. They were some of them were some of them were 3. Most of them were, he was right underneath that net, just pushing and pushing.
Thing is, he's improved on his free throws really much from last year, as we remember, and I think that's really going to improve his game. Those free throws, because last year he missed a lot. We'll admit it, but he's making them this year, and you see right there, he's putting his body out there, and you see no one can stop him. He's just laying in 2s all day.
Exactly.
As it's a 7-point game here, 4:24 left in the second quarter. Timeout here on the floor. Graciano will be shooting his and 1 free throw to try to complete the 3-point play. Graciano, senior, like we said, made a Northwest Indiana all-team for basketball this year.
Congratulations to him.
As Graciano will head to the line. That'll be Gary Westside's 16th foul. Next one will result in a bonus for Lake Central, 1-1.
It's going to be interesting.
Interesting, yeah, with Lake Central not hot on their free throws of the team. Graciano hits his free throw, completes a 3-point play to make it 25-17. And Gary Westside is going to try to come back in the second quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Goes to Calhoun. Walker with the ball. Calhoun's got the 3. Does not take it. Double team by Sellers and Davis. Goes all the way across. And that was way over his head.
Gary Westside's athletic conference only has 2 teams in it, them and I forgot the other team, but that's interesting.
Hey, it's not hard to win.
Not hard at all.
As Tomasic brings the ball with 4 minutes left. Jack Davis has made 2 threes in a row, and he's looking for another 3. Davis, 3, up, and he cannot hit it. Calhoun with the ball. Peterson drives in, goes for the 2, off the glass. Hobbs brings the ball up as we have a 6-point game. Davis with the ball at the wing. Hobbs up top. Goes to Davis. Sellers in the corner. All the way across to Hobbs. 3:07 left in the quarter. Hobbs goes to Graciano. Graciano, Davis in the corner, takes it in for the 2. And he hits it, a kiss off the glass, and the 2 for the junior as it's 25-21.
They put the wrong points up there.
As it'll be
there they go.
27-19, my bad. I was reading the scoreboard there. And Walker's got that 2.
He's got that too, but
And
I like
off.
seeing him get that 3.
Graciano grabs the rebound, looking for another double-double. I'm sure he'll get it. Graciano always brings the ball down, always runs down, and completes the play. Davis 3, and it's off. Davis might be getting a little too aggressive with that 3. He's missed the last 2. He's made 3 in the game so far, but he's missed the last 2. And that'll be a foul. Not clear on who it's on yet.
Jack Davis.
His second, team 4th. And it looks like Isaac Betty will come in for Davis. Betty, the junior point guard, who's been making his way up the minute chart. Lighthouse passes it in. Hughes with the ball goes to Calhoun. Tomasic on Calhoun. Goes to Peterson, the freshman. Pearson dribbles it, a little fancy right there.
See if we can get fancier this passes. Last time he threw it right into our student section.
Peterson goes through his legs, cannot find anything.
All right. 5 and 23 center over here. Pure open.
I think 5 can shoot that 3 right now. He
He's
goes to Walker, and he loses it. Reddy brings the ball up.
Ooh.
Fakes the pass. Thought he had someone open. Goes to Hobbs. Inside of Graciano. Graciano short 2. And will not get the roll. Tomasic with the offensive rebound. Goes for the 2. In the end one.
I'm talking about.
Like we said, second chance points. Take advantage of those opportunities. And they are so far this half.
Central leads by 10 points now.
As Tomasic can hit the and 1 free throw. And Lake Central's down the bonus. And it looks like Nick Anderson, the sophomore, will be coming in for the junior, Derek Hobbs. Like we said, a bunch now. We saw Anderson made some free throws against Gary Lighthouse and hit the 3 in the corner. Saw him in JV last year and this year. He's hit the 3 a lot. Tomasic at the line. And it's off. And Anderson tried to get the offensive rebound. Looks like he tipped it. But Gary Lighthouse will maintain the ball. Peterson brings it up.
Left.
Lee with the ball, goes back to Peterson. Peterson with a minute 07 left. Lake Central almost steals it again. Lee goes up for the 2, and it will not go in. And it will be Gary Westside ball.
From up here, that looks like something else. Can't really argue.
I think we need Mike Piero from NFL Fox to be here.
Yeah. I'll be right back with them. I need to fix my microphone.
As Gary Westside, a little risky right there as Connor Tomasic tips the ball out of bounds. And it'll be Gary Westside ball. Mitchell will be passing the ball in. Peterson with it up top. Gary Westside thinks about the 3. Peterson up top. Deep 3. Mitchell with the offensive rebound. And that'll be Lake Central ball. Looks like that was off on Mitchell's leg. And Lake Central will get the ball back with 44 seconds left in the first half.
Yes.
Betty on lead. This is the matchup we like to see. 2 fast kids. And we can see right now that it's going to be hard to pass one of them.
Yeah.
As Graciano at the ball all the way up at the LC logo. Sellers at the wing. Sellers goes inside. Corner. Anderson 3. And it rolls out. And it looks like that'll be a foul on Lake Central. Anderson had that 3 in the corner. It just rolled out for him.
Anderson getting some time in. Good player.
Hobbs will be coming in. And
sophomore.
And Anderson will be coming out. Got some short time in there. Made the most of it, though.
Good to see. Look at that. Good to see him doing work out there.
Peterson with the ball might just hold it for the last shot with 14 seconds left on the clock.
If he can get it open.
Yeah, Lake Central defense really playing great right now. And stepped out of bounds with 7 seconds left, and Lake Central have a chance. End half on a good term. Remember the last game, second half, Isaac Betty hit the 3 in the corner. Buzzer beater in the first half.
See what he can make of it.
And looks like they're going to put Davis in. and they take Betty out. You're wrong.
Dang. Maybe Davis will hit it.
Yeah, Davis, he's missed some threes, but he's made 3 so far.
He's got some ice right now.
Howes with the ball, 5 seconds left. He's got to hurry. Graciano's open. Graciano for the 3. Buzzer, and it's off.
Nothing. Still with a 10-point lead going back. We will be right back in the third quarter. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Colin Tomazuski back with
Jack Thiel.
Jack. How are we feeling about the first half?
It's an interesting half, I have to say, because we saw Lake Central really take advantage of the opportunities, and Gary Westside, really the defense wasn't there inside, but they were hitting those wide open threes and really coming off the cuts and stuff. They made the threes, and I feel like Gary Westside, this is their quarter, they said. The third quarter averaged 29 points a game. So for Gary Westside, this is your quarter where you come back and start a close fourth quarter game. So if you're Gary Westside, stick tough inside, and you have to box out Justin Graciano. He's just pulling the ball down every single time, and you just got to stop that.
Jack Deal's got a fan section up here. Oh, why'd you hit me, Jack? Sorry about that, Jack Deal. Jack had a little fan section up here. Had to give you a joke and punch about it in the arm. We are back. 20 seconds left. Teams are heating up. Who can relate? Woo! A good song, Jack. I saw a kid running with a pretzel. Not a good idea.
As we are back in the second half to start off this third quarter, Lake Central up by 10, 29-19. Probably the strongest defense we've seen by Lake Central so far this whole year.
See, they made it. The usual starters out, which consists of Hobbs, Graziano, Sellers.
As Lake Central will be passing the ball, and Derek
Davis.
Hobbs brings it up. Hobbs brings it across to Davis. Davis goes to Seller. Thomasik at the wing. Hobbs up top. Sellers goes inside baseline, goes for the jumper two, and hits it off the glass.
I like that.
Keon Sellers hits it off the glass for the two. And Lake Central will take a 11-point lead. As Lake Central, once again, like we said, playing really good defense so far. Probably the best of the year we've seen. And their offense is clicking right now, too. And there we go, Westside with the easy two. Ball is tipped up, and Gary Westside controls it and gets the two.
Number 24, Jimmy Washington Jr. putting out that point. 6'5", junior.
As Hobbs brings the ball up, Graciano three, up. And it's
Bang!
Graciano hits the three.
Ice in his veins. Correct that, it's been a while.
As Gary Westside goes inside, tries to go inside, but it looks like it's a kick ball, and it'll be Gary Westside's ball. As Mitchell will be passing the ball in. Walker with the ball.
Did we reach that bonus? Did they reach that bonus last?
They didn't shoot any free throws in the bonus, but they did reach it.
All right.
Mitchell goes behind the back. Goes to Hughes. Baseline, and that will be a carry by Gary Westside.
Textbook.
As Lake Central brings the ball up, Hobbs with it, loses it, retains it. Davis with the ball up top, goes to Graciano. Hands it off to Hobbs. Hobbs goes to CT. Graciano. You know he's thinking about that three. Graciano goes inside, spin move two, lays it off the glass, and it's good. The spin cycle right there by Graciano as he lays in the two off the glass. 15-point game right now. Lake Central is just taking over. Gary Westside goes for the pass. And looks like that'll be a foul on Davis. Gary Westside will be passing the ball in. Lake Central's first team foul was on Davis. Inside for the two. And a nice lay-in, but does not go
Nothing.
in. Graciano gets the ball. Hobbs brings the ball up.
Put him through that.
Hobbs goes for the 2 and lays it in.
Oh, that's good for 2.
Hobbs lays in the easy 2 as it's 38-21 Lake Central with 5:35 left in the game.
Lake Central will extend their lead beyond 10, way beyond 10.
As Gary Westside goes for the 2, up.
Nothing.
And it'll not bounce in. And it looks like that'll be a Lake Central ball.
Lake Central ball. We're hearing for Lake Central number 24, Zach Douglas. Back to left side, number 53, carrying on Robinson.
As Graciano passes it into Tomasic. Tomasic brings the ball up. Tomasic goes to Sellers. Hobbs comes off the pick. Goes to Dovis. Tomasic with the ball. Goes to Hobbs up top. Goes to Dovis.
Dovis, an interesting player here.
Tomasic at the wing. Thinks about the 3. Comes off the pick of Graciano. Goes in for the 2. Up. And will not hit it. And that'll be a charge.
Yes, number 33 seems to be limping a little bit.
As Anderson will be coming for Tomasic. Mitchell will pass the ball in. Goes to Walker. Mitchell with the ball. Goes to Hughes. Hughes almost loses a step right there. Goes to Walker for the 2. Nope. Walker. Hughes with the ball. Outside, 3. And it's off. An offensive rebound right there by Gary Westside. Hughes catches Lake Central sleeping and takes advantage.
5-10 and getting up there.
Lake Central is sleeping on that. Just because you're in a 6 foot doesn't mean you're always, you can't just leave them open. Sellers up top goes to Graciano. Anderson comes off the pick.
Dovis
all the way across to Hobbs in the corner. Hobbs goes back out to Anderson. Up top to Dovis in the wing of Sellers. And Anderson loses it.
Passing pattern.
Gary Westside brings the ball
Walker.
up. Walker. Robertson with the ball. Dovis tips it. And it'll be Lake Central ball. Schiappone will be coming in for Graciano. You got 2 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 1 senior out right now. Hobbs takes the ball. Hobbs loses it, and that'll be Lake Central ball.
Fancy fork by the referee there.
As Lee and Calhoun will be coming in for the Cougars of Gary Westside. Hobbs with the ball. Gary Westside putting a little pressure on Hobbs. Anderson with the ball. Goes to Sellers. Sellers goes for the 2. And it's off. Schiappone with the offensive rebound. Not fouled. Gets the rebound again. Now he's fouled. Schiappone gets his own rebound and gets fouled and will be shooting 2.
Let's see what he make of it here.
Schiappone, first free throw is up, and he airballs it.
Wow.
Schiappone airballs his first free throw.
Takes number 23 will come out. Mitchell.
Betty will be coming in for Hobbs.
Number 32, a new face, Michael Reynolds. Sorry, not a freshman, a junior.
Here's Schiappone's second free throw, and he hits it. Schiappone rebounds from that first free throw. As it's 39-23 with 3:12 left in the game. as Graciano checks in for Sellers.
Keon Sellers is a strong player. Oh, there's his Beatty, number 3, and
Beatty
Beatty at
and
it
Lee
again.
once again. Going at it. Beatty with the ball. Goes to Graciano. Graciano loses it. Gary Westside on the breakaway. Beatty goes for the stop, but he does not stop it as Randolph puts in the 2. And Anderson brings the ball up. Goes to Graciano. Graciano passes it to Beatty up top. Anderson's on the wing.
39-25.
Schiapone hands it off to Graciano. Graciano steps back. Goes back to Betty.
Usually Graciano hit the 3 with any type of coverage on him.
Anderson with the ball. Graciano at the wing. Betty 3. And it's off. And Gary Westside with the rebound. For the 2. And does not go in. Betty brings the ball up. Cannot do that if you're Betty. You can't just pick up the ball. Anderson 3. Hits it! Anderson hitting his first 3 of the night. And like we said, Anderson can shoot the 3, and he just shown that right there. As Gary Westside brings the ball up. Number 11, Peterson. Peterson with the ball, the freshman point guard. Gary Westside goes inside all the way across. Hughes, 3, Lee, he. Off. Graciano's got a breakaway, and he's blocked. Graciano is blocked right there.
Out of bounds on Gary Westside.
As it looks like number 5 for Gary Westside. Hughes will be coming in for Lee. Betty passes the ball in. How about Anderson in the corner? Anderson across. Gets the ball. Goes to Dobis. Dobis with a nice spin. And he goes for the 2. Does not hit the and 1, but he will get 2 free throws. Second team foul for Gary Westside.
42-25.
Those first free throws up and rolls out. Looks like Cheney will be coming in for Schiapone. Cheney's first minutes of the game tonight.
See what we can make of it. Young team out there.
Here's Doba's second free throw. And it's good, 1 for 2. Scores his first points of the night. And Lake Central has a 43-25 lead late in the third quarter. As the coach for Gary Westside, a little furious with his team as he calls a timeout. And as the third quarter rolls on, we're not really seeing the statistics of the third quarter of Gary Westside as they average 29 points. Only have 6 right now, and there's 57 seconds left. As Lake Central trying to get their second straight win. Second straight win at home also. Second straight win against a Gary team also. A lot of things going for
32 minutes of travel to get here. They come here for a win. Looks like they might not get it, but you never know.
The teams Gary Westside played were a little questionable in my mind. But the teams like Central played, they were tough. And Drayan, they have a young rising star named Kyle Ross. They played
Very good player.
one of the top 10 teams in Indiana. I'm pretty sure their name was South Bend, Washington. And they beat Gary Lighthouse. They beat Gary Lighthouse last week. And Gary Westside, not the best team, but it's still a win.
Still a win.
It's still a win, and it gives you a boost of momentum. And he got bodied right there.
Ooh.
I want to say a charge.
This is where tensions begin to
Meant
flare.
to be a blocking foul on Dobis. Both bodies were flying there. Team's third, and it's his first, as it was a foul on Dobis. And Mitchell wasn't really ready for that one.
No, I was not. Let's see what they can make of it here.
Inside, baseline, Randolph,
Ooh.
corner 3. And it rolls out. Offensive rebound for Gary Westside. Goes for the 2, but he's fouled from behind. Looks like that's on Dobus. That'll be the team's 5th and his second straight foul for Dobus, if that's true.
He went to shoot that ball and it got ripped out.
As here's Mitchell's free throws. Made one and missed one last time. Misses the first.
Right off the rim. Our student section getting rough, wild and rowdy out there.
Looking for their second straight win. Great support for the team every game. As you can catch the team Friday night here at Lake Central High School against the tough Warsaw team. Warsaw's always been a tough team. Played them last year at Warsaw, won 34-31.
Low scoring game, that means good defense.
And he makes a second free throw. Now we'll be here Friday, so make sure you tune into our live stream on this YouTube page, as we will be live streaming that game. And last time Warsaw came here, it was a very intense game. I remember it. Warsaw won, went into overtime. I remember Skylar Smith hit a 3 and they called it back. It was a very emotional and tension game. So it's a great rivalry in my mind. I feel like it's forming into a big one.
It's going to be a good game.
As looks like that's a timeout.
Not many people know about it because it's not a region rivalry, but it is definitely
Warsaw's
a school rivalry.
About 2 hours away, 2.5. Depends on, traffic and stuff. But Warsaw's always been a good team every year. They've always been in it.
It's definitely going to be a game. Not a game, a good game.
Also games for Lake Central is when they travel to Munster and Crown Point. Lake Central playing the majority of road games, as it's their road schedule this year. Really interesting to see how the Crown Point Bulldogs are after losing their top 3 players. And the top 3 players all committed for basketball. So, and the one you're really missing, Sasha Stefanovic, the Purdue commit, really missing him.
Hasn't played a single minute though in Purdue.
So only a freshman, give him some time.
He's on the roster. There's a lot of kids on the basketball team, but he's at the bottom of the roster. But
also Andrew Kennelly and Dominic Tuich. Remember, I saw those guys play.
The Cardinals beat the Fighting Irish tonight. What do you think about that?
That's crazy. As Hobbs hits the floater too.
That's what I'm talking about. 8 seconds left in the third. 7, 6, 5.
Gary Westside. I don't think they know that the
3,
time's running out. They're
2,
not rushing.
1. He's not paying
1,
attention.
3. I don't think it'll count. Will not count.
No, not count.
And coach is a little furious right now, but I think
his feet were on the
I
ground.
kind of think that was pretty obvious that the ball was not out of his hands.
If you're watching live right now, go ahead and run that back. Watch that again. And that was interesting.
I don't really think that was off, honestly. I don't think you need a replay for that. I just feel like the coach was mad because they didn't get 3 points.
Was not, yeah.
As Lake Central ends the third quarter winning 45-26. And I have to bring this up, Colm.
Go ahead.
Last week, up by 19 in the fourth quarter.
Oh,
this week,
yeah.
Up by 19 in the fourth quarter.
This can be one of two things.
This is Lake Central they're always known to blow in the game. They win it sometimes, but they blow the lead.
I'm looking at my phone right now to see what I can get from this replay. Hold on, it's live right now. Check. Check's having a hard time with the internet here. We're looking at that right now.
As here come the Indians.
Ooh,
As the coaches for Gary Westside are still arguing about that play.
Looked to me like his feet are on the ground.
Well, it doesn't really matter if their feet are on the ground. It matters if the ball is still in the hands.
Feet on the ground, ball's in the hands. He jumped then shot it.
Like a Jared Solinger shot. If you don't know who that is, Ohio State commit. Really great in college, but kind of fell from the NBA. Graciano, it's the ball. A little nifty grab right there, I have to say. Hobbs with the spin. Sellers at the wing, goes all the way to Graciano, and that's too high. Thomas Hick tries to save it, but it hit out of bounds before.
Interesting, like you said, this Warsaw game.
as Gary Westside brings the ball up. And Tomasic right there reads the pass perfectly and hits it out of bounds. Gary Westside passes it in. Hughes with the ball. Hughes goes in for the floater 2, and it rolls in.
45-28. Now, like you said before, 19 points. This can mean anything.
Never say never in this basketball, I'll tell you that. And Lake Central's got the number games, 3-on-1. Townsend goes for the 2, lays it in. Lake Central beat the press, and it pays off for the Indians. Calhoun goes to Hughes. Hughes goes in for the floater 2, and it will not be good. Might be a foul on the ground. Looks like that's on Jack Davis.
Jack Davis accumulating a lot of fouls tonight.
Team's fifth. 2 more fouls result in a bonus for the Gary Westside Cougars. You don't want that if you're Lake Central. That's points without the time running out. As Anderson will be coming in for Davis. Basically a 3-point swap right there. 3-point shooters both.
Let's see what they can make of it.
And
right away.
Was that a trick play? As both of the players fell down. A little confused right there.
So Connor Tomasic is not up yet.
A little banged up. Saying he wants to stay in. But Malosnik cares about his health and wants to take him out. And Dose will be coming in as you want to rest Tomasic. Tomasic is a key part of that offense. One of the seniors here at Lake Central. And one of the leaders, I have to say.
Hopefully he gets better. Tough player.
Looks like Tomasic will be going in the locker room. All the way across.
Deep pass.
Floater 2 will be off, but looks like that's another foul on Lake Central. The team 6. Looks like Gary Westside will be shooting 2 free throws. Calhoun will be shooting 2. First one's up and does not go in. Bounces out. Randolph comes in for the Cougars.
See if he gets it here.
Here's the second free throw. Missed the first. Let's try to make 1 point. And he bounces in. 1 for 2. And the Cougars are down 47-29 with 6:48 left in the quarter. Anderson goes to Hobbs. Hobbs with the breakaway. Sellers, Euro step 2. Will not count. Looks like the foul was on the ground right there. As Hobbs passes it in. And that's a 5-second violation right there. Not a good start for the Indians. As Randolph will be passing the ball, and looks like it'll be going to number 21, Jesse Walker. Walker with the ball up top. Walker goes to Hughes. Gary Westside thought about the 3, go baseline. For the 2, Randolph blocked by Graciano. Dose returns the ball. Sellers for the 2, up, and does not go in, bounces out. Gary Westside retains the ball. Numbers game for the 2, and looks like that'll be a foul on Lake Central.
Is that number 1 on there getting up there? Yeah, it is. Jason Randolph. He had his hand, a whole hand above the rim. He was ready to put that thing in.
Hughes will be shooting the free throws, and now Gary Westside will be in the bonus for the rest of the game. Quarter, I should say, in case we do go to overtime. Hughes shooting free throws. Perfect chance to come back, and bounces in for the first one. 17-point game with 6:09 left in the fourth quarter. As here's Hughes' second free throw. Try to get 2 points right here without any time running off the clock. Up, and he hits it, 2 for 2. And Lee will be coming in, looks like, for Hughes. And Tomasic will be coming in for Dobis. And Schiappone will be coming in for Graciano. Not Graciano, my bad. Dobis will not be coming in, will be coming out. Sellers will be coming out. And it looks like Keon Sellers is a little banged up too.
Hopefully it gets better. 47-31.
Hands off to Schiappone. Hobbs up top.
I think Alexandra will begin to play their holding game here unless they want to extend their lead.
You don't want to play a tying game. You want to play your game. As Hobbs has the 2, lays it in.
They will extend that lead, 49-31.
Hobbs goes inside the 2. Like we said, last game had a career high, 19 points. Gary Westside really needs to spark a comeback, and it's up and bounces in. That's a 2 right there, a long 2. And Lake Central loses it. Gary Westside goes up and hits the 2 right there. 4 quick points for the Cougars.
Here we go. This might be something right here.
And there'll be a timeout by Lake Central as the Cougars of Gary Westside score 4 quick points.
Yeah, full timeout.
In a matter of 5 seconds, I'd say. That's only a 14-point game with 5:23 left.
Never know.
Like we said, the leads, they always get blown by the Indians.
Yes, they do. They're playing that good defense, getting underneath the net, and playing hard.
I'd like to give you guys an update. Your Lady Indians are winning at half, 29-19.
Where are they at tonight, Jack?
They're at Hobart High School, not too far from here.
Good luck to our ladies. Hobart's about a 20-minute drive.
Lady Indians won here last Friday night. As Hobbs will be passing the ball in. Schiappone goes to Hobbs. 14-point game with about 5 minutes left. Graciano goes to Betty. Oh, the dangerous pass right there.
Yeah, it was. The Betty was on his ankles.
Graciano at the wing. He'll take that 3 if he has to. Goes inside. Tomasic thinks about the 3. Goes inside.
2.
Short.
Nothing.
Schiappone lays it in. Nope. Can't take advantage of those opportunities as Gary Westside is charging up the court. Walker with the ball. Goes to Lee. Lee. And it's a blocking foul by Schiappone. And Gary Westside's a bonus right now.
Coach
so he'll be shooting
not
1-on-1. Gary Westside will be shooting bonus free throws right now.
That was quick. Turn the tables around.
Like we said, here are points without the time running out.
Not good.
Schiappone and Betty will be coming out. Looks like Davis and Sellers come back in. First free throw is up of the 1-on-1, and it rolls in. Lee with the first free throw. 1 for 1 so far, has another one. It's up, and 2 for 2. 12-point game with 4:38 left, and Peterson will be coming in. Looks like Lee will be coming out for the Cougars. And looks like the Cougars are keeping the press on the Indians. As Graciano's double team there for a little bit. Howes with the ball up top. Davis won't be afraid to take that 3 he loves. And another dangerous pass right there by Lake Central. Careless pass. Graciano with the ball at the key. Spin move, 2, and it's off. Gary Westside with the board.
Here they go. This
Walker
is
charges. Behind the back.
Oh.
Pass for the 2. Oh, no, he didn't.
39-49. 10-point lead Indians have. Let's hope they can keep it. Never know.
The smoothness of that play, the behind the back pass
Right
for
to
the
him.
2.
There's no one there.
Graciano goes, nope. And right there, number 21, Jesse Walker, comes from behind and tips it out of bounds. That play was a little too smooth for us. Behind the back, right inside for the 2. As Randolph will be coming out. And no shot that's on the floor. Looks like that's a foul on number 23, Mitchell, the 6'2" senior.
Confusion going on.
Looks like Hughes will be coming in for number 32, Michael Reynolds.
A lot of miscommunication going on there between Gary Westside.
Haas will be passing the ball in. Graciano goes for the 2 and does not get it. Gary Westside with the rebound. Walker brings the ball up. Hughes goes back to Walker. All the way across. Wide open
Wide
three.
open.
Peterson hits it! 7-point game with 3:20 left.
Clean 3. This is not good. Gary
The
Westside is
freshman-
on their feet. They're excited.
The freshman point guard makes the pivotal free for the Cougars, and now it's a
Here they
7-point
go.
game.
They're ecstatic.
Sellers, he has the 3 wide open.
Wide open. I don't know if he's not
I don't think he's a 3-point shooter. As Hobbs with the ball up top. Hobbs goes to Sellers. Sellers goes to Tomasic. Tomasic goes to Davis. Inside to Sellers for the 2. Lays it in.
51-42 with 2:42 left in the game.
Sellers lays in the big 2 for the Indians. Watch out for another 3 by Peterson. Deep. And it's way off.
Right at the
A little too happy right there.
Keon Sellers. I don't know what happened
A
there.
little too trigger happy right there.
Yeah. It looked good though. He got it wide.
That's a too deep a 3 to take at this time, though. At 2:30, you need to come back. It's not the All-Star game.
Yeah, you're right.
As 2:30 left here, 51-42.
Full timeout here.
Lake
Gary
Central with the
Westside.
lead. Lake Central had a 19-point lead in the 4th quarter. Gary Westside outscoring Lake Central by 10 points in this quarter. As Gary Westside averages 16 points a game in the 4th quarter, and Lake Central averages about 14. Gary Westside averages 64 points the total, and Lake Central averages 68. So teams are close to averages.
Returning to Lake Central, number 24, Zach Douglas.
As if you're Coach Malosnik, you just want to cool down your team, tell them don't worry about anything, because you can't blow this lead. As here come the Indian outs, looks like it's Graciano, Hobbs, Dobis, Tomasic, and Sellers.
What a good game so far.
Yeah, it was a
Great show
19-point
of-
game.
yeah,
Now
great-
it's a
yeah.
9-point game.
Great show of defense.
As looks like for Gary Westside, it will be Mitchell, Calhoun, Peterson, who hit that deep 3, Hughes, and it looks like who'll be passing it in will be Peterson. Peterson goes in for the 2, hits it. Walker with the pass to Peterson. Peterson lays in the 2, and it's back to a 7-point game here. Tomasic for the 2, and it rolls in.
Right in. Like a toilet bowl.
Tomasic hits the clutch 2.
This is going to be exciting last 2
Mitchell
minutes here.
up top.
53-44, 2:07 left in the game.
Walker up top. Peterson's got their last 5 points. Pearson thought about the 3. We've seen him hit it. Walker 3.
3.
Hits it! Walker with the 3 to make it a 6-point game with 1:50 left in the game. And a steal by Gary Westside. All the way across to Peterson. Goes back to Walker. Walker with the ball back. Spin move. Corner, 3, up, and it's good!
Wow!
3-point game! 3-point game, and Lake Central has called a timeout.
That quick. A 19-point lead gone in the wind.
What did we say in the pregame?
Kiss that goodbye.
What did we say in the pregame?
You said in the pregame. Lake
They're
Central
gonna
last time.
blow the
19-point
lead.
lead in the fourth quarter. Throwing it away. Now what are we down? We're down with a 3-point lead. This is not good.
The 3 game of Gary Westside is really taking over for them right now.
And as we know in all sports, anything can happen in a minute 30.
But the second 19-point lead blown in a row.
This
It could be. It's so far a 16-point lead that's blown.
If they pass them up, it's going to be, oh, wow. It's going to be something. Fourth quarter is where they really get weak. Ha ha. Sorry about that. Tripped. Here they come back out.
As this game, we've seen a lot.
Yeah, we have seen a little bit of everything today.
As here's Gary Westside, seeing if the press can work
There
here.
they go. They're hyped up, electrified.
Same people come out for Westside, and the press is on. Got Mitchell and
Jack
Peterson
out
in the
there
back.
now.
And I didn't like that pass right there. It was a little dangerous right there.
No, it was a little wide. Double coverage on Keon Sellers, and he lost it.
And the ball's almost loose. It's like a triple team almost by Hobbs. Tomasic with the ball. And looks like that'll be a blocking foul. A little questionable, though. I didn't really see that much contact on
No,
that.
not at all.
As that'll be the 15th foul. So Gary Westside's still in there, you know, and it's still in the bonus. So
Yeah, it's on the bonus.
don't forget about that. Sellers for the 2, hits it. 5-point game.
It's a
Sellers
5-point
hits
game.
the 2
Central
to
extends
make it a
their lead.
2-possession game. Goes to Peterson. Mitchell for the 2, up, and he lays it in.
3-point game again.
Mitchell going against Graciano, not an easy thing to do, and he made it look easy. Davis brings the ball up, double teamed. Hobbs, Graciano does not take the 3. Cannot foul right here. I would not foul. They do foul, but they do have fouls to give.
Yeah, they do.
So
Plenty.
one more foul, and Lake Central will be in the bonus. As I feel like you had the foul right there. Graciano the ball. He can pull up and hit the 3 whenever he wants. And Hobbs with the ball. And they're going to double team him, maybe foul. And that was questionable right there.
The coach is, Gary Westside coach is not happy.
He might have bobbled it before it was even touched. As Hobbs will be heading the line for 1-1. Now this is a great test for a young player. Up by 3 with 36 seconds left.
A lot of pressure on his shoulders
This is a
right
great
now.
test right now for the sophomore.
I've seen him do it, though. Davis will come out.
Dobis will be coming in. Davis has some fouls on him. You know, don't want to get him fouled out.
Yeah, he had a lot tonight, not going to lie.
Here's Hobbs, first free throw, 1-1, up, and it's good. Nice composure right
It's
there.
a 4-point lead right now.
Still one possession game if you think of it.
Yeah.
Nice composure right there by the sophomore.
He's relaxed. I can.
Second one's up, and it's
That's
good.
in.
Right there. Answers to Mitchell's 2, and with 34 seconds left, here comes Gary Westside. Goes for the 2, up, and it'll be a blocking foul, but he'll still be shooting a 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
That's on Graciano. It looks like Walker will be shooting the free throws for Gary Westside.
Davis is back in.
I see what he's doing here. He's doing the swap, the offense to defense. I see it in college ball a lot. Here's Walker with the 1-1. Needs to at least make one to keep him alive.
31.8 left on the clock.
First one's up, and it bounces out. And he can't handle offensive rebound, but he gets it back. Hobbs gets it.
Keon Sellers.
Gary Westside just missed their opportunity
Oh, there
right
we go.
Graciano goes a corner. Davis doesn't take it, and he's fouled, looks like by Hughes. And Gary Westside had an offensive rebound right on him. He just lost it.
Davis will head to the line.
Westside foul number 5, Jalen Hughes. That's his third. And the team's 8. At the line for Wayne Central.
Davis shooting a 1-on-1 bonus. Up. And it rolls out. Mitchell with the ball. Walker almost loses it. 15 seconds left. Quick shot right here by the Cougars. Goes in for the 2. And it's off front end. Graciano with the rebound. And that might just end it right here. And it does end the game.
Ankles.
And right there's another Lake Central
Lake
win.
Central will win and destroy Gary Westside's undefeated season.
It does, and Lake
They're
Central
now 1-3.
improves to 2-2. We will see you guys this Friday against Warsaw.
Big game.
7 o'clock here on the live stream.
Can't make it? Yeah, here on the live stream.
It will be on this YouTube
I'm
page.
Colton Thomas-Ziski.
And I'm Jack Thiel. We'll see you later.